There is something special about traditional recipes. They carry stories, memories, and flavors passed down through generations. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. The first abacha recipe we posted on this channel using fry method got loads of likes, and that propelled me to sharing this one. So, in today's video, I will show you how to make abacha using no fry method. It tasted real good and very easy to put together. So continue watching and make sure you watch till the end. Now let's begin. The first thing is to prep our ingredients. Here is some shredded dry cassava. I'll go ahead and soak them with warm water. If you want your abacha too soft, use hot water, alright? Make sure you cover it up with water just like so. We are going to allow it to soak for some minutes. Checking back, and at this point, it has softened just the way I want it. Now, go ahead and squeeze them out of the water just like so. And once done, give it a good rinse and set aside. We can simply or easily save it straight away, but no, do it this way because you may find or you can find some dead sand at the bottom of the bowl. Still on prepping. Here is some ground crayfish. If it's whole crayfish, you want to go ahead and blend it, and that's what I did. Next is our diced onions. Make sure you dice your onions. In here, we have sliced scotch bonnet, ring onions, and sliced spinach. You can substitute it to otaza leaves, okay? Here is local seasoning, ogiri, made from fermented castor seed. Next is toasted crushed chili. Here comes ABACHA, also known as African oil bean seed. Some people call it oba. Now we have all our ingredients prepped and ready. Let's move on to the making process. In a bowl, go in with your red oil. Next, introduce the toasted crushed chilies. Go in with lots of ground crayfish. Please be generous with it. In this recipe, we are not using any seasoning apart from the local seasoning ogiri and salt. Now add the diced onions. Go in with half teaspoon of salt for now. We can adjust later. Now use a pestle and stir it until well combined. It is best to use mortar when making this recipe. My mortar is quite small, so it can't contain the amount of abacha I'm making. That is why we are making use of this bowl. Now, go in with a teaspoon of toasted ehuru, uziza seed, and alligator pepper powder. Next is ogiri, local seasoning. You can use more than this. Please do not skip it for anything. There is no abacha without ogiri, especially when using this method. But if you still do not like ogiri because of its smell, you can use your preferred seasoning like Knorr, Star, and the rest. Some people use both ogiri and seasoning cube, but I tell you, ogiri and salt is just okay. Here comes the oba or opaka. Pour that in and give it a good mix until well combined. Quick one. If this is your first time here, you're welcome. My name is Ijoma. On this channel, I post videos on how to make easy, delicious cooking recipes, baking, small chops, snacks, and more. So if it sounds interesting to you, please hit the subscribe button so you become part of the family. All right? Thank you. Now that we have our abacha sauce ready, it is time to incorporate the abacha itself into the sauce, just like so. This is a very detailed video. Please be patient till the end so you see how it turns out. Now, you may not be certain if the abacha sauce is enough for the abacha. So what you do is you go bit by bit, okay? Don't pour everything at once. When you mix and you see there is enough sauce to accommodate more white abacha, that is when you can now include more. Give it a good mix using your hand until well combined. If you are scared the pepper will hurt you or your fingers, please wear glove. Now, because we have enough sauce, I'll go ahead and pour in the remaining white abacha. I will continue with the mixing until well combined. Please do not rush. Take your time. Well mixed. Look at how sumptuous it is looking. We are not done yet. Please continue watching. This is the right time to test for salt. Now, it requires just a little amount or a pinch, okay? Garnish with your leafy greens, either spinach, otazi leaf, or garden egg leaves. Preferably, for me, I'll go for garden egg leaves, but I can't find it here. So, I'm using spinach instead. Please take note, if you prefer otazi leaves, make sure you add little. Otazi on its own is very bitter. All done. Now let's introduce our protein. Very delicious fried mackerel fish. We're going to be using it to devour this delicious abacha. Do not sleep on this one. And please continue watching because the clip on how I made this delicious fish is at the end of this video. And there you have it, our delicious mouth-watering abacha and fried fish is set. Please give it a go. Now it is plating time. So plate it with me as always. Please, after trying out this recipe, I will need your honest feedback. Between the frying method and no frying method, which one do you prefer? And for those of you who haven't seen the previous one, I'll be leaving it at the end of this video as end screen. So do well to check it out, okay? We are done with the plating. Look at how sumptuous it is looking. It is time to garnish lastly with some of our toppings, the ring onions and the sliced scotch bonnet. Even if you do not like raw onions and fresh pepper, still include it. It is good for presentation and also makes the abacha look attractive. So do not skip it at all. Oh my, did you see that? It looks so delicious. I'm sure someone is salivating already. I know you are. It is testing time. You know how we do it, my darlings. Grab your fork, let's go. It tasted real good. I can't wait for you to try it out. And if you have watched up until this extent, you've done well. Thank you so much. You may consider liking this video, sharing and commenting for others to learn, and subscribe if you're yet to, all right? Now, let me show you how I made the fish. First, you start by cleaning up your fish, but make sure you cut them before washing, okay? Afterwards, pat them dry and season with half teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of your fish seasoning, a teaspoon of garlic powder, half teaspoon of dry thyme, and 1 teaspoon of hot chili. Please, if you do not want your fish spicy, do not use hot chili. Use paprika powder instead. Drizzle in little amount of your sesame oil or olive oil to lock in those spices into the fish. Afterwards, you give it a good mix until well combined. Well coated. Now, because I want the fish to come out very tasty, I will allow it to marinate for some minutes or even an hour. It is time to fry them. So in your pan, go in with your vegetable oil. Once it is heated, introduce the marinated fish. Preferably would have been red oil, but guys, to get very good palm oil in this country is very hard. So I'm managing the one I have. Now, for it to fry evenly, we're going to flip the other side. And once it turns golden brown, it is ready. You can choose to fry some more if you want it hard or dry, okay? Just to your taste. All right, guys, we've come to the end of today's cooking. Thank you for joining me in creating this amazing recipe. If you found it interesting, like it, share, comment, and subscribe. See you in my next one. Bye.